Video mushundinga video kiyogera ku luganda olwaleero Navio for the first time.
Video bagita rare. Name is Shina Skies. Shina Skies, you know her, great writer, great composer, of course, and me, UMA Navio, one and only. There's such a vibe very good video. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a mad thing. And those in this time of COVID, people need a little bit of happiness and reassurance. A lot of people have been suffering, whether it's elections, whether it's the street, whether it's the confusion, whether it's music, the business, whether it's awards. People have been confused. Those music heals the soul. So yeah, man, we're ready for a new year to push on and keep music going.
Omuraja kwebuuza Navio. Tuli mu COVID buli mwaka abasente go shootinga videos akabi ate nga tumanyisha vibes yasinga wano kuba webbe.
Ndoza Navio are a businessman first and foremost. So whenever there's a drought, it's about finding the rain. First of all, we've had,
Both.
Yeah. The question is
gundi buli muntu ali mu COVID. Bwe twalirowoozeza nti buli mwali ku break yetegeka gwoli mu shootinga video ate no shootinga no web base kya vibes.
Those are Navio businessman first and foremost. So but they war for 20 years. Whether there was elections, whether there was droughty, whether there was a ban on music, whether there were riots, Navio have the war. So I think people shouldn't be surprised that just because it's COVID, Navio is going to stop music. But the more businesses, by this point I'm doing a lot of different businesses. So whether it's the farm and other things, I think people shouldn't be surprised. They are coming out with music, and I think I actually slowed down for the last year, due to the COVID thing. But it's a new year, and you need to make sure you branch out and do other things. So yeah, this is my next effort, my next release.
Okoze ne Shina Skies. Ate twamulabanga era naye akola ne Gravity. Ate Gravity. Lwaki tazokola ne Shina Skies ngate yakamala kumpi okuta project emabega kosibanga then Gravity. Ate nga Gravity wanayagenda nakubaka akasajja nakuteka ko mutwe gw'embuzi. Nakwambaza ne pump.
Yeah, those good music is good music. And me and Shina come from the writer's side. The writer, So actually one of the projects that I wrote on is being rotated now in the USA. It's number 22 on the most played music projects on radio in the States. So I write for people in the States, I write for people in Uganda. And when two writers come together, the music is always going to flow. So up to the Gravity, whether she worked in Waku, it doesn't really faze me. I know where I'm going to push our music, and how far we're going to go with our music. So I don't mind. Man, Mama Awards, those are, I think half the people are happy that it's not happening. For me, I was pushing for it to happen because I understand what it means to be a young artist coming up. If we're looked upon negatively by the Nigerians because of Omale, by the Western world because of elections, I know what it does to the music industry because I've been here for 20 years. So what I want to see is the next Wizkid coming from Uganda. I want to see the next Burna Boy coming from Uganda. And it's going to be very hard to do it when internationally, we don't show that we have music or we have a situation that can support a music business. So I was pretty sad to see the mamas go, but at the end of the day, if people say Uganda's bleeding, then let them investigate. Let them investigate. Let's get to the bottom of that, if we must, since it's now not happening. For me, I felt like it was two different things, because you know, a budget for that compared with what we make as a country and what would be made of tourism. If you paid for that kind of press, accomplish there's new factors. There's COVID, there's elections, there's him getting in a car crash. Those now change his program. He might be on a rehabilitation for his leg. We don't know about, you know. So he knows best. And so if he feels that he cannot serve us, you know, let him go in peace. I think a lot of people have come to the top. A lot of people have had their issues and good times, bad times. And yeah, let it keep changing. You know, we wish him that, you know, the best of luck, and we're waiting for the hits. Ndowooza waliwo roles nyingi mu government, and Navio is the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
What?
You know, no. You know, I'm happy to help where I'm needed, but I know that there's a lot of things that go into choosing a new leader, especially UMA. And yeah, all I can offer right now is just advice. If people want me there, they should give me a good reason why.
Yeah.
You know, and if people
why
don't
not
want
you
me there,
giving yourself a good reason to lead your friends?
I wouldn't be leading my friends, first of all. We would be leading ourselves, with me appointed as more like a secretary. I don't think as a chairman. You end up being more of a secretary because you're putting your friends' wishes, you know, into action. Which is okay, but also the time. Remember, I just got back. COVID, you know. I understand where Ykee is coming from.
You're doing hip hop, and your representative kuuma ku hip hop is Victor Kamenyi. Yavuddeyo n'agamba nti mu ba hip hop artists bonna abasigadde talabawo alina leadership skills, ate nawe tunkuulidde otya okwesimbawo, so newe bwakuddamu kwesimbawo agenda kujja unopposed. No one in the hip hop industry in Uganda alina leadership skills nga ye.
Well, I think that would be wrong. I don't know what was his degree in. He's a lawyer. Okay, that's good. I did political science and international relations. I'm also able to lead, and yes, I'm also from Rubaga. Yeah, Victor Kamenyi. You think I cannot lead the hip hoppers in terms of organization and such? You think I got my 60 awards for fun? You think I've toured 40 countries without knowing how to lead? No. You know, hey, anyone who wants the job, it's theirs. You know what I mean? So big up to Victor Kamenyi. He's a fellow Rubaga boy. You know, we play around a lot. But if he feels he can lead, why not? He's allowed to say it.
Lastly, UMA, there are the conditions this time round. You need to pay. As a president, osasula emitwalo 5, then wagenda nga bakka vice president emitwalo 4, then ba representative emitwalo 10.